Hey Etukin, I'm Tafari. I sent a DM to you a couple days ago. Just, just reminding you of, some ideas that I wanted to offer you. Alright? So basically, I researched your company, airtuk.com. I went through your whole website. And here's some stuff that I came up with. These are just ideas. Of course, you're the owner of the company, so the final say comes down to you. Right? But, yeah, I just thought you might like to hear these. So the main thing that I saw is that all the writing looks really good, but it's a lot to focus on for new people. Like, I was just thinking, if I was a customer, right? You have all these ingredients and they're all for different things, and there's only one problem, right? So there's not a lot of specificity there, even though it's good because you're showing that you have everything that solves the problem, but there's not a lot of specificity in it, right? So it's like it might send some people away because they get confused, right? They don't know what to focus on your website, right? So another thing is you want to get new people, so that means you're targeting an unaware audience, right? The writing is targeting an unaware audience, which is great because you want to get new people, but the problem that you're solving is well known. So your audience is actually problem aware, because I did some research about Africa too. There's a diabetes epidemic going on right now in Africa, right? So your audience is problem aware, but your writing is not problem aware, which is okay because you're trying to get new people. So that's actually great, and I'm sure it's probably, it might be working too. Who knows? I don't know everything about your business, right? Another thing is that the writing, it doesn't like. Okay, the writing is great, right? It's very coherent. I can understand everything, right? But there's a lot of companies that combine natural ingredients too, right? So just to put that out there, right? So here's something that I just came up with, right? Based on these problems, right? Is that you guys break barriers to diabetes care in Africa with a more whole and natural approach to health, right? And then we bring up the problem that there's a lot going on in Africa right now, but it's important to consider that a lot of people cannot provide for themselves enough to get the proper care for diabetes. So that's a good specific thing to bring up, right? And right now we're addressing the problem because it's problem aware, right? So when they're able to get the care that they need, what happens is that people do not get their whole health. They don't get their whole health taken care of. It's only that they get expensive standard medication that lowers their blood sugar, right? That's where you come in, your company comes in. You came up with a supplement to put the wholeness and care back into health, right? So that automatically sets you apart from other companies because they're just combining ingredients, but you're saying you're putting a whole, you're putting the wholeness of the customer's health and the care of the customer back into health brands, right? So the normal medication has ingredients that lower your blood sugar levels, not manage it, right? As a result, there come a host of problems with weight, digestion, and blood sugar levels. So you guys had a bunch of problems that it helps with, which is great because you're getting rid of a lot of worry for the customer. But the only thing is that they might lose a little bit of focus. That's what I noticed what happened for me. Alright, so I just shortened it down to these three, right? And even without these medications, the same problems exist no longer. Our disulin supplement combines 12 ingredients, right, to help break down diabetes because it cannot be responsible for breaking down our motherland, right? So that's a good call to action right there. I researched all of these and they all have these things in common, so I put that for each one, right? And then break down diabetes before it breaks down you and others, call to action. All right, this is just an idea. I wrote this in maybe 10 minutes, right? So yeah, there's of course need to be some tweaks, but if you want to talk further, talk about some more value, about some more ideas, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to book a call with me. And yeah, if you want to hop on there at a time that's good for you and we could just chop it up, that'd be great. I'm Tafari once again. Have a good day. Etsukin. Bye-bye.